Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joy and I'm here to help you on your awakening journey. I am one opinion out of many. Please take it or leave it. I am trying to get back into the swing of things. I've been out of it for a while. I've been healing, and those closest to me know, all the things that I've been experiencing. I might share soon, maybe in another method. But anyways, nonetheless, I'm going to pull energy through and see what spirit wants to say. So yeah, let's see what the cards have to say today. I hope everybody's been doing well. I know that a lot is going on this planet at the moment, and the energies are shifting, so I'm hoping that everybody's doing okay. Let's see what Spirit wants to say today. What does the collective need to hear from me? Oh, okay, Judgment. These all came out, so I'm going to go ahead and just take them all. So Judgment, the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, I feel I feel a payoff for a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work, investment. Judgment can be about a calling that you have. It's also about stepping forward into your own empowerment. Three of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like between the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, this is something that you are expecting. So let's get into a little bit more about this partnership, this celebration that you have, or you're gonna have, or you're having now, or maybe you've already had that and we're past that part. But I feel like something, yes, victory and success. I'm getting victory and success after a hard battle. So not everything in my readings will resonate with everyone, so just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Don't force it to fit in any way. Because it could also be happening to someone near you, someone close to you. So someone's leaving. Someone's leaving for something better. Like a life. And I'm not getting like this is I'm leaving my past for a person. I'm getting I'm leaving my past for an entire new future. So whatever that means. This is success after a hard battle and you following your calling. This is you following your intuition. Following your intuition will lead to success. Ultimately, you cannot go wrong with following your intuition and listening to yourself. Tell me more about the situation that's happening right now, Spirit. I'm getting an entire rebirth. Just an entire rebirth. An entire reset. Everything that used to be you is changing. I believe that it's because you are altering your perception of things. This is about you thinking differently. This is about you breaking cycles and making different decisions. So you have to make different decisions in order to break cycles. I feel like some of you have been stuck in a cycle for lifetimes. This is lifetimes. Some of you, it's this lifetime. Some of you, it can be that you're leaving like your family, like your entire family, because they don't share the same beliefs as you and they've become toxic. Maybe your people always make you the villain, you know? And if they do, then those are not your people. Those are not your people. I feel like I see someone working hard. Yeah, see, this is making that decision, not being able to see ahead too. So you may be having to just take a leap of faith and go after your dreams. And it's this is coming through very strongly. Yeah. I was just thinking that people are in opposition about your dreams. People are in opposition with your dreams. They're telling you to doubt yourself. They're telling you to doubt yourself. They're telling you you feel defensive because these people are telling you not to listen to your intuition and trust your guidance. That's not necessarily a bad thing, you know? Oh my. You've been really worried about this. This is a burden. This is something that you've been carrying with you. The Emperor shows up, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Let me see. I feel like these people are trying to tell you what to do because they think they know what's best for you. But do they really even know who you are? Have you been masking? Have you been yourself around these people? Do they even let you, are you even comfortable enough to be yourself around these people? No. Confirmation right there. This is you stepping into your power. This is you disregarding other people's opinions and just sticking with what you're being driven to do. This is you, Nine of Cups energy, which is basically having all you need. Kind of like it can be kind of a hoarding energy, but this is basically holding on to the abundance that you've earned, sitting fat and sassy on a throne or on your couch or whatever it is, because you didn't listen to the naysayers when they were telling you not to follow through with your decisions, not to follow your dreams, to put a damper on your dreams. Like these people think they have some kind of power over you. Why? I just don't understand that mentality. If someone wants to go for it, just go for it. I support you. I support you on your journey. What else? Tell me a little bit more about this situation. Let's see here. Queen of Pentacles. Focusing on, see, she's focusing on the pentacle. She's looking right at the pentacle. So her attention, which is your power is your attention, right? So your attention is on your pentacles right now. Pentacles are coins, abundance, earthly belongings. Spirit is saying, focus on the goal. Keep your eye on the goal. Keep your eye on the goal. Keep your eye on the goal. What is it that your heart is telling you to do? Now is not the time to ignore your intuition. Now is the time to step out of the norm. Maybe step outside the box. Now is the time to step outside the box. Follow your dreams. And people might even think you're crazy. You know, there's the Fool card. You know, and the Empress came out. Yay. So some of you might actually be moving into a higher soul level connection, like a high level soul connection. possibly your counterpart, if you even believe in that. But this says that Eight of Wands is about communication, coming in quickly. So I feel like this is something that has been something that's been in the works for possibly a very long time, possibly lifetimes. There is an emphasis on lifetimes. Like this is something that your soul has been working out for lifetimes. I think it's you and other people, you and your team, you and your soul tribe, you and your person are going to build together. You're going to build something together. And this has been a very slow moving energy. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is about. It's about slow moving energy, you know? I feel like this is an all new endeavor. This is, for some of you, this is about you taking a path that literally everybody tries to sabotage by throwing in doubt, by sprinkling on a little fear, right? Can't even talk. They're sprinkling their insecurities. They're literally just projecting their own insecurities onto you. Confirmation. Don't let other people talk you out of something that spirit and you have been working on for lifetimes. I don't personally think you can mess up anything that's meant for you. I really don't, because your guides will help you get back on track regardless, one way or another. But I do feel that the time for procrastination has come and passed. I feel like this is something this might even be like because of judgment here. This is a calling. This might be a calling on your soul. So this might be taking a path that you are being called to do, and you may not even know how to do it. You may not even know what to do. I feel like you're confused. You know, you might be confused by what you need to do, right? So let's see, what does the collective need to do? That card wanted to come out. We know the Eight of Swords. We know. Eight of Swords is being bound. You know, she's tied up with swords around her. You know, she can't move. She can't see, right? I feel like this is you being left out in the cold, being abandoned, literally like left in the desert, destitute. I'm getting destitute, whether that could be physical or emotional, but I feel like these people that have been around you, yeah, have been sabotaging you. And here, I'm just gonna bind that energy. You know, there will be no more sabotage. There will be no more overthinking. There will be no more gambling and addiction. This is about waking up and following your path. This is about completing what you came here to start. This is your soul calling you to do what you came here to do. All right, so this reading may not be for everyone, but take it or leave it. But I do believe that we are working also with some of you on a counterpart or some kind of twin flame or a high level soul connection, right? That you might be coming together with, because the Emperor and the Empress are here together. And that is a true pair. So let's see here. What was my question again? What is it that they need to do? What does the collective need to do right now? What does the collective need to do right now? You need to look at your options. And it does. It's like, look at this ball. It's like, it looks like a globe, right? Two of Wands. I'm getting weighing your options, really weighing your options. You know, there's so many things that you can do on this planet, right? And I feel like Spirit is just asking you to maybe even just get it on paper, write it down, the things that you would enjoy doing, the things that you would be excited to do, right? What would you be excited about getting up and doing every day? Is there anything that you would enjoy doing? Whether it's like helping animals, or even a career change where you go back to school, you can always do that. You can change your path at any time. It doesn't matter how old you are. Literally changing my path at my upper 40s, and here I am still, changing my path again, and listening to my intuition and trying to do my best to follow what Spirit is telling me to do, and I feel like that's really all Spirit is really trying to get you to do. But they're asking that, or suggesting, one thing you can do is make like a list of things that you would absolutely love to do. What would you love to do every single day? Get up and do every day. Wouldn't feel like a job, right? You want to maybe find something that doesn't feel like a job, because, yeah, exactly. 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is basically payback, I guess you can say. I don't really like that with karma, because yeah, karma is it's basically a law, a universal law. So anyways, nonetheless, this is a happy ending. We got the family card, happy ending, the happy family card, the Wheel of Fortune, which is about everything shifting into your favor. All right, and so if your circumstances have been less than ideal, then this is definitely something that you are going to want to focus on. And Spirit is saying, once you decide what you want to do, take all of your attention and focus it on whatever it is that you chose to do, whether it's, I don't know, opening a crystal shop, whether it's, starting a nonprofit organization to help people. You can be a tutor at school. Maybe you want to volunteer at a hospital. There's so many things you can do. And I feel like that is what Spirit is asking you to do. Reassess where you're at. Are you where you would like to be? Are you on the path to where you would like to be? This isn't small change. I don't know why it came through that way. Maybe that'll be significant to somebody, but this is not chump change. This is about changing everything. Everything. This is about becoming a completely different person. This is about opening up to Spirit, allowing Spirit to work through you. Maybe some of you will be getting into energy healing. Maybe some of you will be getting into tarot. Maybe some of you will be getting into massage therapy, whatever it is, aromatherapy. There's color therapy. There's literally human design. There is gene keys. I don't know if that would be significant to somebody, but there's so many different things to look into. And that is what Spirit is asking you to do, to really do some soul searching and analyzing on paper, looking at it, and making a decision based on that decision. Because don't base it on the doubt, the self-doubt. The naysayers will always have something nay to say, okay? So we got to just understand that now would be a good time to follow your dreams, is what I'm getting. So let me check into this energy here with the divine couple. Hang on. So this might not be for everyone, but I am going to look into it and see what's going on here with this divine connection. Give me 1 second. I got ashes on me. Sorry about that. I was just switching cards to switching decks. So let's see what's going on with this counterpart energy. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that too. My bracelet on the wrong hand. What's going on with this counterpart energy? Spirit, what's up with this counterpart energy? Tell me more about this energy, please, Spirit. Whoa, okay. Six of Pentacles, compromise. All right. Tell me about this counterpart energy. Well, okay. King of Pentacles and I think it's the the Knight of Cups with understanding. So I'm picking up on a masculine energy because of the King of Pentacles here that is working on some kind of compromise in their life. They're working on being more understanding as far as being emotionally available. They're working on how to open up. Looks like the gate is open and they're looking at going out. So it might be something that they're working on opening up with their emotions. I feel like they feel intimidated to open up their emotions, probably because obviously from being hurt, programming, conditioning, being hurt in past relationships. Now this could be, like I said, a feminine or masculine energy. Does not necessarily mean gender. So please understand that it is fluid. So yeah, two of cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, they want to be close to you. They want to open up to you, feminine, but it sounds like, or it looks like they may be experiencing, it's those naysayers again. See, it's that double energy that we were picking up on earlier. There's someone that's not in agreement with them, or maybe somebody that they're going to for advice is giving them like negative advice about you, or maybe it's because they don't know you. Maybe they don't know you. And the other thing is they're asking people that don't really know you. They're asking people for their opinion, but these people don't know you enough to even be able to have an opinion about you. You know? I feel like this is them also listening to their intuition, just like we were being told earlier. Listening to that pull. There's some type of magnetism going on here between the Empress and the Emperor. So that's undeniable. That pull is undeniable. All right. I feel like the masculine energy here is working on how to be vulnerable, how to open up and be honest about how they feel. They're afraid of judgment. They're dealing with a lot of fear. All right. They are dealing with a lot of fear. Tell me more about this energy, Spirit, please. Tell me more about this energy here. So let's do this instead. What would the masculine say? Let me go get my other cards. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I went to go get my Burning Heart Oracle. So let's see. What would the masculine say? What would the masculine say if there were nothing stopping them? What would the heart say? What would the masculine say? What would masculine say at this time? What would masculine say if they could at this time? What would masculine say? What does masculine want to say but they're afraid to say? Oh, dude. I'm ready to take my mask off. And I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it's gone. Wow. Wow. So some of you are dealing with somebody from the past. Not all of you. So take it as it resonates. Some of you could be dealing with somebody new. All right. And you guys are still learning each other, because I'm getting that energy very strongly here too. Um, but some of you, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So there's some energy here that this person may have walked away from you. I'm getting a runner chaser energy, because the feminine has a very powerful magnetism about them. And when they are, when they empress, right, when the feminine has been working on herself, turned herself over to spirit, worked on herself, dealing with her emotions, showing up every day. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway, confirmation on that. Shoot. What was I saying? I'm not sure where I was going. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So the feminine has been, if the feminine energy has been working on themselves, going to therapy, or maybe I'm just doing self work, maybe some self help books. I'm hearing healing their spirit, self healing, right? The more the feminine heals, the more magnetized she gets. That's how she is. That is, or she. I say she. Please don't take that wrong. Take it or leave it, all right? And flip it, twist it, reverse it, however it needs to fit in your story, all right? So anyways, the feminine has been working very hard on healing, and I believe it looks like the masculine has been doing the same as well. So when you get a feminine that's healing, she's very magnetized, and her masculine can feel that, or his masculine can feel that, whatever the case, whoever the feminine is, right? Take it or leave it. But the masculine can feel that. The masculine can feel that change, and the more the masculine heals, the more the masculine can feel the pull because of that magnetism, and just understand that the feminine and the masculine are both healing and working on themselves and not rushing into things, taking things slow, like we saw with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Not rushing, taking their time, getting to know you, and vice versa. Okay, that's the energy I'm picking up here. What would the masculine say if he could say it right now? What would the masculine say from his heart? What would the masculine say from his heart if he was able to speak right now? Spit it out. Yeah, they're having trouble speaking, I really do care even though I don't show it, right? They're having trouble speaking. I feel like maybe this masculine, and maybe we, the feminine, can help the masculine by sending them positive energy to their throat chakra and giving them the ability to speak, because maybe they have been told to sit down and shut up as well their entire lives, right? So maybe we need to be sending some healing energy to that throat chakra. In fact, I'll do that here. I'm being called to just kind of heal that masculine throat chakra and upper heart chakra so we can have clear voice into what you want. So you can speak from the heart for once, Speak from the heart. That's what needs to happen more than anything. But we did see that communication card, and the Eight of Wands is all about communication. So I feel like this person is breaking down the barriers, and they will be stepping up to speak to you very soon. I don't feel like this is going to be a runner energy. I feel like this person is learning how to tap into it and lean into the energy instead of running. And if both of, oh Jesus, that fell on the floor. It says, I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. But let me get that. It fell on the floor. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. This masculine can't stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. Your name comes up for everywhere for them. Hmm. It sounds very familiar. That's all. It's too many cards. Spirit, tell me. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm getting drawn back to these cards again. So, what is going on with the feminine energy here? What is going on with the feminine energy here, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like the feminine energy has definitely been doing work on herself. I feel like she has been going within, making sure that her side of the street is clean, making sure that she's being accountable for her actions and her behavior, because that's really all we are responsible for. We are responsible for how we make other people feel, though. That's very important. So I feel like there's lessons being learned here between these two, and they're actually building a very strong foundation together. This is coming through very strongly. So the energy of the Emperor and the Empress both coming through here, which is all four kings and all four queens. So that is a very balanced energy, very powerful. This is a powerhouse of energy. I'm getting this is extremely intense energy. Now, the Empress has been working on herself for quite a long time now. I feel like maybe the Empress has started working on herself very deeply in many different ways, on many different levels and dimensions, because we all multifaceted. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but we're all very multifaceted, and this is a time of healing and stepping into all the multidimensionality of us, of ourselves, in our soul, and integrating the energies. And I feel like that's what this couple has been doing, even if you're in separation. So this could definitely be someone that you're talking to. Maybe this is someone that you are seeing, but they're not being 100% honest. Maybe this is about you can be talking to somebody and in separation at the same time. And what I mean by that is you can actually be talking to each other every single day, but not opening up 100%. And that's what I'm talking about as far as separation here. So this is someone that you could already be talking to. This could be someone from your past. Or this could be someone new. This could be someone new in this lifetime. I feel like no matter what happens here, this couple has had past lives together for a long time. Yep. Wow, that was like a heavy ass download that came in. But truth being told is that y'all have been working on each other. I think that is such a green flag. Man, it was 33 minutes exactly when I left. 333 right now. Wow. Okay. So this is a very powerful couple here, okay? The energy between these two is going to make a huge difference and a huge imprint on, it's going to leave a huge imprint on this planet is what I'm getting. And this is going to be for a very small portion of the group that I'm talking to. So whoever I'm talking to, wow. Wow, and you can feel this energy. This is a very powerful energy. It's undeniable. Undeniable energy. I can like compare this energy to a racehorse. A racehorse being inside the gate and you're waiting for the bell and the door to open and boom, that energy is just bam, is ready to run, right? That racehorse is ready to just take off at the gate, just bam. That's what I'm getting with this energy. I don't even know how these two individuals are holding this energy back because it's very powerful. And I think it's kind of scary for both of the individuals. So this might be scary for you and scary for them because this is a lot of energy that we're dealing with here. What else, Spirit? I feel a peace between them too. There's a peace between you. I feel a peace between you because there's no judgment. You both can feel like there's no judgment. So you guys are just learning each other and maybe still exchanging text messages. I feel like this relationship is going to the next level here very soon. Very soon. Like I said, if you're not already talking or already together, I do feel like you guys are holding back though because this is extremely powerful energy. And if you're not holding back, it's because you guys are still working on each other. You know what I mean? Not working on each other, sorry. Take that or leave that, obviously. But you guys are working on yourselves together. And with that goes elevation, right? You're in a constant state of elevating. You're in a constant state of evolution. So when you're both continuing to work on yourselves, you don't really stay at the same level. You continue to rise, or you continue to ascend. And I feel like that's what's happening here between this couple as well. It's a very powerful, powerhouse couple here. Very loving and caring. I feel like there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of genuinity, if I'm saying that. Being genuine. Sirens going by. Maybe that's important. Dogs howling. Maybe you have dogs that howl at sirens. I don't know why I'm getting rain. Tell me more about this feminine energy. Well, again with the Six of Wands, with success, right? Ooh, I got the Queen of Wands again too. Yeah, this is, oh wow. This is one powerful Empress here. I don't even think you know how powerful you are, feminine. I feel like you're still coming into your own. Maybe you're doing a lot of healing. I'm getting a lot of healing between this couple though. You guys are healing worlds. You guys are healing worlds together is what I'm getting. That's just crazy. And the Fool again on the bottom, you know. You guys are ready to take this leap. I feel like you guys are ready to take this leap. I feel like maybe not everything outside is lining up for you. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like things are still working themselves out so that you guys can be together. I feel like there might be a lot of obstacles, separation, distance, more than separation between you. I see longing though. You're longing to be together. Your souls are longing to be together. And you guys want to take this leap. I feel like the external circumstances are going to work themselves out. Yeah, with stress. Yep, Seven of Wands with stress there, but what else, Spirit? Maybe I'll start doing love readings, huh? Now that I have an open heart chakra and an open upper heart chakra and an open throat chakra, I can definitely talk about love and relationships again. I went through a period of time where it just hurt too bad, and maybe that's for you. Maybe you can relate to that. Maybe they can relate to that, where you guys have just been through so much stress, so much hurt. People have hurt you so badly because they used you, they abused you, they took advantage of you. You know, I feel like the past is in the past though. I feel like, so this isn't something that the other person is going to carry this toxicity over into the relationship with you. This is where this person has done the self-work so that when they get with you and you've done the self-work, that you can build on a very strong foundation. And that foundation is built on love. Love, devotion, adoration, you know, and I'm getting, like, I can feel it. I can feel it all the way to my solar plexus. It's very powerful energy. So you'll know if this is meant for you, okay? You'll know that if this is meant for you. Let's see here. I'm at, what, 39 minutes? Anything else, Spirit, that you would like to say about this relationship or what's going to happen with this? No, that's too many. There. What's going to happen with this relationship? Let's see here. Hold on. That's not really what I want to ask. Let's see here. What will be the next action taken? Okay. This is Palo Santo, by the way. What will be the next action taken? What will be the next action taken, please? Spirit. One wants to come out. Moment to moment, yeah. This is about living in the present moment. This is about being present. This is about focusing on existing. This is about keeping all of your overthinking down to a minimum. This is about possibly meditating. This is about being centered. This is about focusing. This is about, I feel like this is also you building together. Maybe step moment to moment, building together. What else, Spirit? This person can't stop thinking about you. I don't know if you need to hear that or not, but yeah, the Queen of Pentacles came out. No. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. That's wow. See, this isn't even all about your relationship, you know, because this is also about you guys coming together and building something, building a future, you know. This is about building an empire together. This is heavy. Like I want to say this is heavy, but this is deep, you know. This is about you starting over together and being just being, showing other people how to be, how to exist, how to be in the present moment. How do you build together, you know? Let's see. Any final words? Any final messages? Any final messages? Any final messages for the collective, for the couple? Any final messages for the couple? This is Spirit's Shield Oracle from Tarot of Light. Spirit Shield Oracle, just so you know. Oh my. Okay. All right. Well, nature wanted to come out. Nature. So, oh wow, I got it's it's gonna happen within a year. Okay. It's gonna happen within a year, you guys. That's what the time card came out. Wow. Wow. Okay. So 2 cards came out. I'm gonna take this as advice from Spirit as what you need to be focusing on right now. The nature card is connecting with nature, hiking, camping, fishing, enjoying the outdoors, meditation, and grounding, right? So these are things that you can be doing in the meantime while you are building together, while you're separate. Because I feel like there is this separation where it's a distance. Maybe you guys live oceans apart, who knows, right? And you guys are working on coming together. These are things you can do in the meantime, you know, connect with nature. Get outside, get outdoors. I know that you can't, not everyone can, but do your best to do meditation and grounding and connecting to each other, maybe even connecting with that person and meditating, if you can even do that. That would be kind of interesting, right? Okay, and the other card was food. Better eating habits, dieting, meal prepping, drink more water, balanced meals, cooking home. You know, this is about changing everything, right? I said that earlier. This was about like a full reset where you change everything. You're a completely different person. So since you're a completely different person, you may need to be eating differently and focusing on what you're eating. I'm getting for some of you. I'm not 44, geez. I am not a nutritionist or anything, but I am telling you that Spirit is suggesting that might be something to benefit you or both of you on your journey. So I'm going to leave this here for you guys. I hope this resonated with you guys. And I love you so much. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next reading.